This has come as a surprise, knowing very well that public transport facilitates movements which translates itself to economic activities. And putting in or adding costs of operation couldn't translate to anything. It is private business, which people who have invested are looking forward to getting revenues in return to their investments. Already, we do pay what we feel is excess as seasonal ticket. An average of 5,000 shillings is paid on a monthly basis, which translates itself to over 60,000 annually. And when we look at services commensurate, which should be commensurate to our payments, there is totally nothing. Most public transport operators, either in SACCOs or companies, are given 2 slots. If we were to justify payments, it would be based on the 2 slots given, which is 400 shillings per bus. But somehow, we are made to pay it was over 5,000 per vehicle per month, which is incredible. We want to make some demands for the payments that we've been making. You've realized that it's the streets and alleys that has been allocated for public transport to operate from, and 2 slots given to each SACCO. And most SACCOs do have over 100 vehicles. You find that most of these alleys are dark, there are no lighting. We don't have the general amenities, toilets. There are no stages. So we don't find the reason why we should even be paying for what we've been paying before. And the industry is loss-making. And we are adding insult to the injury already felt by the industry. Corruption is rampant, especially involving the county government. So we want to demand for a stop of this. And we want to say, we have said that our members should not pay. And I want to put it categorically here, that we know they will try to make arrests, but we will ask our members to join mass action into making the city ungovernable, and not anything would be able to move if arrests are made. We are telling our members no payment at all until this matter is settled. We also want to ask those affected, private motorists, other PSVs, taxis, to join us in the same by making demands on the same. We can't keep quiet when the economy is as its state. We are not ready to hike our fares or to pass the cost to the consumer of the service. We are not ready to do that, understanding the state of affairs of our country in terms of economics. We will monitor, and our members are ready for the mass action. We will not pay. And we advise those probably who have not seen, telling motorists, don't pay. That's the only way we can be understood. Now, I want to take this opportunity also to appeal to our drivers. It's a festive time, and there are going to be lots of movements. We know very well that lots of movements, in most cases, results with road crashes. We want to ask them and caution them to be vigilant on matters of road safety. And those using our service, we want to wish them a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
I'm the chairman of the Federation and the chairman of Association of Bus Operators Kenya. Members of the press, our attention has been drawn to a notice to the general public from the Nairobi City County Parking Service Director, Mr. Tom Tinega, dated December 2nd, 2019. In the notice, Mr. Tinega referred to a Finance Bill Act of 2019, which was enacted on September 25th, which introduced a law that brought new fees charges applicable with effect from December 5th, which is today. In the notice, the applicable fee charges schedule public transport vehicles, or which in this paper I'll refer to commuter, because we want to restrict this to mainly vehicles that carry passengers within Nairobi, were not adjusted upwards from negotiated rates that were over years allowed our members to pay 5,250 and 7,250 for 14-seaters and 41-seaters respectively. We are concerned that these figures do not take into account how much we pay, and we are disturbed that the discounted rates for those commuter service vehicles that pay in time has been removed without due consideration to the cost of doing business and our commuters' ability to pay. We are disturbed also that despite the fact that we pay over 120 million per month to the county, it is surprisingly unconstitutional that the Assembly can pass a finance bill without stakeholder participation. That as public transport operators, we know that mobility for Nairobi residents is the responsibility of the county. Public transport operators, being private investors, need to be given incentives by the county instead of squeezing every cent out of them. One of the biggest threats to public transport
ona ya kuwa hii nyongeza ya ile parking fee kwa especially matatu public transport imeletwa wakati ambayo haifai. Sisi kama wahudumu wa matatu PSV tunaona ya kuwa hii si wakati mzuri kuongeza hii fee, kwa sababu tayari wananchi wanaumia. Hatuko tayari kuwekea mizigo nyingine, na tunaona ya kuwa ekonomia ya nchi haiko sawa sawa, na tumesema hatuwezi, ingawa imepitishwa kwenye county government, hatuna nguvu na hatutaweza, kwa sababu hatuoni ile sababu ya kufanya hivyo. Haya mambo yamefanywa bila sisi kuhusishwa, na mpaka county government ifikirie. Na pia tunasema ya kuwa yale pesa ambayo tunatoa tayari yanatosha, hata iko zaidi, kwa sababu ukiangalia katika sehemu ambao watu wa sako na kama kampuni wanapewa slots 2. Katika sehemu yote ambao wanapakia abiria wana watu 2, wana sehemu ya kuoccupy magari 2. Mbona tunatozwa pesa aina hii? Na tukisema hatutaweza kulipa, tunaongezea kusema ya kuwa hakuna mtu akishikwa wawe tayari kushika magari zote. Tutaresult ile kusema ile kitu kinaitwa mass action, kwa sababu hii ni dhulma. Tukimalizia tunasema ya kuwa tunataka kuwatakia Christmas njema na fanaka kwa wale ambao wanatumia huduma ya matatu, na pia tungependa kuambia madereva wakati huu wa festivities za holidays za Krismasi, tunaambia madereva wawe waangalifu. Ni wakati sana msimu kama hii husishwa kwa ajali mingi. Asanteni sana. Okay. Kiswahili.